When a foundation fails, township comes to your house, and this is what they do for you. This building is declared unsafe for human occupancy. They will shut your electricity off, put a plug in your sewer. You'll have to move out. That happened 10 weeks ago. 10 weeks ago, I came out and I gave an estimate. Price was $34,500. Customer asked me, how can I come up with a price? I don't know what needs to be done. If you do have enough experience, you can come up with a price because you know precisely what needs to be done. This customer got 7 more estimates. You do that to yourself, your head's going to be spinning. You're not going to know what to believe, which is why for many, many years, I have been doing videos. I educate. One day I got the permit, November 14th, 2012. And the approval, November 15th, 2012. A day, permit, approval. Next day, you're back in. Or you can get as many estimates as you like. This is a structural repair job. Now this is the part of the wall I'm going to repair. Down here, I'm going to replace. Where once there was a horizontal crack, and this wall was bowed. Tomorrow, I'm going to put this wall back where it belongs. And this crack will be gone. See how big this crack is? Remember the size of that crack? That crack's not there anymore. The wall is now back in place. Never even know the crack was there. Where once you had a collapsed foundation, wall is back. Now the home is structurally sound. On this job, we're not completely taking out the wall. On this job, we have a horizontal crack, and this wall is bowed. You can just put wall pins in or put I-beams up, but that's going to look like there was always a problem with the foundation if ever you want to sell the house. Anybody goes into a basement and sees a bowed wall, they're leaving the basement and they're going to look at the next house. You might have to spend a little extra money to do it the way that I do it, but it basically depends upon what you want. You just want the wall to be structurally sound, or do you want it to be to the point where it looks like a perfect wall and you'll never ever have any problems in the future. The way that I do it, dig out a trench on the outside. When I open up outside of the wall, that gives us an area where it's easy to push the wall back. And once I get the wall back in place, level, then I can run rebar all the way down to the bottom of this cell. Then it goes all the way up the top. They're wired together. This cell gets filled with 5,000 PSI concrete. Solidify the walls with the steel inside of the walls, let it cure up, and then I can backfill. You will have this steel rebar surrounded with concrete so that it's a solid beam. This concrete will be put back, and there's no way the bottom of this wall can ever come in. And the wall will never move. And a wall that once had a bow in it, that foundation wall looks as perfect as the day it was built, and the house is always going to be structurally sound, and you will not have any problems. I-beam, 3x2 angle iron. This is bolted to the floor beam. The I-beam is bolted behind there. This is pressing the I-beam against the wall. It's not installed level. I've got it leaned in. There's level. This is on an angle. Now I'm jacking the bottom. I get a piece of angle iron. It's within the lines. It's going to be solid concrete surrounding the I-beam. That concrete is going to be pressed against the existing floor, keeping that in place. I have 12 tons at the bottom of this I-beam. 24,000 pounds pushing on this wall. And it will be pushing back on this wall forever. These I-beams will never go anywhere. The wall will never go anywhere.